And we're back. Doing the recording at night because I didn't feel like doing it in the morning when I woke up. And yes, I have 100 keys in my main file. You're going to be marshalling for this entire game. I still don't have Flame Princess. Sad. We only have 10 monies. We can't get anything. Let's just go.
I can jump you. Keep in mind. So.
Oh, that's right. We were finding tons and tons of speed ups, which is making me sad because, again, on my main file, I've been barely finding any speed ups. This place is pretty sweet music. I completely forgot that this had come out to the Wii U. I've been away from my Wii U for a while. I haven't
Delicious.
felt the need to go on. Why is everything so loud? I've turned the game down so much. And, I didn't bring any Y weapons with me. I hope we find some, because... What are our stats? Barely upgraded at all, I see. Ooh, that'll do.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been on Steam for the past couple of weeks. I got Sonic Lost World and I hate it. I don't know. I think hardcore Sonic fans will enjoy it, but I'm playing it. I'm just like, this is just as bad as every other Sonic game I played. Just terrible level design and this. The usual thing where they throw stuff you can't possibly avoid at you.
Might as well.
Or at least my reaction times are just not fast enough. Oh, we're at the burrowing ones, are we? These guys will be a thing for the rest of the game. I always try to poof them because they tend to drop monies. Not always, but...
I'll take that.
Woohoo! I saw a fairy. There was like no point going around poofing everything, but
Game logic.
I do it anyway. So yeah, my other one, I unlocked the Nightosphere, and forget that place, seriously. It is so BS. They didn't even introduce anything new in there. It's just
Ooh, be something
like the
good.
4th level of palette swaps. That's it. This game only has like 10 enemies, and then 5 palette swaps of each one. Which is another lazy move on way forwards part.
Nice.
Freaking Hey Ice King game had more enemies than that.
What should I get with this? Ooh, I like this one.
Like, I ratted on Hey Ice King as well, but I still enjoyed that game way more than this one. But yeah, I went on my Wii U because I was like, oh yeah, Super Mario 3D World's out, so I went and picked that up. Because I just finished Super Mario 3D Land 100% a couple weeks ago. Had to go through the entire game again as Luigi. And I enjoyed that game. I really enjoyed that game. It's like Mario Galaxy meets your standard 2D side-scrolling Mario game. It was really, really good. So I was like, yeah, I'll pick up World. Can't go wrong. Play as Peach. Haven't had that since freaking Super Mario Bros. 2. I always played as Peach. Peach or Toad, they were my favorites. I don't know why Toad, I just liked him. They never give you the chance to play as Toad very often. Or, like, ever. Yet, I don't like playing as him in the new Super Mario Bros. Games, just because he's, the blue one's okay, but I hate the color yellow.
Guess it'll have to do.
Just not my color. But I prefer just, you know, standard red Toad, or green one. Green Toad would be cool. Got our medal back. I still don't know if there's any way to get over these midway things. Oh hey, I missed a money. Oh well. Or actually I don't even know if it's... Oh yeah, we just missed it. Whatever, I'm not going back. Yeah, I went back onto the Wii U and I don't know if it's just me, but I hate that thing the Wii U has, the big community thing on the TV when you first boot it up. You see all the Miis and people talking about all the latest games and stuff on Miiverse, which is Nintendo's version of Facebook, and also Jake's sword was down here, wasn't it? I just flew right on by it. And it despawned, awesome. I forgot, Jake's sword is more powerful than the ice cream. Because on my run, I always see a Jake's sword and it's like, I don't need that, I have better weapons. But on this one, we don't. We need those swords, dang it. Getting my runs mixed up. I really don't want to be doing this now. I am so sick of this game, just from my other run. But I've already started this, I don't want to just stop.
Delicious.
I bet there's an achievement for... Didn't mean to do that. I bet there's an achievement for, take that skeleton.
What should I
Skeleton
do
and
with
fairy.
this?
For beating all the stages of the Nidosphere. So I'll probably have to do that at some point, but oh jeez. That place is
Might as
literally
well.
just every single BS enemy in the game crammed together in little room. Well, they're not little rooms, they're quite big, but they're just completely wide open, like there is no cover. And generally when there is cover, it's little corridors like this, so there's no way to dodge anything.
Nice.
You just have to go in and tank all the damage. Zeldron's armor is
What should I do
essential.
with this?
Speed up is essential, and what it turns into is just forget combat. Combat is not worth it. Just fly through, grab the treasure you can, and leave. Doesn't help that Magic Man apparently loves the Nidosphere, and he's always giving you trouble down there. But yes, again, community thing that I hate. The Adventure Time one was on there. And I just hate that community thing. I just don't like seeing some of the things people write.
Ooh, I like this one.
And there's a few on there, like really well drawn Marcelines and PBs and stuff, and it's just like, And then, you know, really bad drawn pictures and stupid comments and stuff. There's one guy who just said, way forward did it again. Claping, he spelled clapping wrong. And I'm like, that better have been sarcasm, because I can't imagine anyone actually enjoying this game. Unless, you know, you're a stupid child, but...
Let's see here.
Yay, Jake's sword. Children don't... In my opinion, children aren't allowed to have opinions on what... Again! What the heck? I'm not finding any of those on my other run. So sad. Children aren't allowed to have opinions on what games are good or not because of all the junk they're into. And you can say what you want, but...
What should I get with
The
this?
quality of gaming now in general...
This what the old lady wanted?
Did she just call PB an old lady? Marci. Well, I guess PB is, like, at least as old as Marceline, so... But still. This PB came from overseas, she wasn't born in EU, so... We have no idea how old she really is. I'm convinced she's older than Marceline. My throat. Oh my goodness. Is it worth going in there? Can we get in there from the side? I'm thinking we can.
Game logic.
No, we can't. Whatever.
Cool, a key.
I went ahead and went on a little rant
I'll take that.
on this game and why it's bad on the Miiverse, and then just logged out. I don't care about replies and junk. It's just like, yeah, go ahead and yell at me. I don't care. I'm expressing my views and why you people are blind.
Pick up, pick me
Okay, so
up.
Jake's sword apparently has knockback, which is annoying.
Ooh, be something good.
You don't want your enemy to retaliate. You want it to just sit there, be stun locked while you beat on it. But when they get knocked back, you have to move forward and hope you hit it before they move, like that.
Nice.
I should have just eaten its bullets, but whatever. No. Man, I am just not allowed to have keys on this run.
Ooh, I like this one. What should I get with this? Might as well.
Oh yeah, I spent like $200 today. Well, $300 because my power bill was ridiculous. I'm not sure what that was all about. Well, I think I know what my power bill was about.
Nice.
I know what I can do to rectify that, hopefully. But, I bought, A Link Between Worlds, because it's Zelda and I love Zelda. I bought Mario Party Island Tour. I didn't even know there was a new Mario Party. I didn't hear anything about that. All of a sudden, just out of nowhere, new Mario Party. Oh, okay. It's on the 3DS. I felt obligated to play it solely because I'm a guy who got 50,000 points,
Ooh, I like
like
this
player
one.
points, whatever the hell they were called, on Mario Party DS.
What should I get with this?
That was forever ago. That's when I first had my DS. That was one of the first games I got. That and the new Super Mario Bros. Like the first one back when it actually was new. It was the first games I ever had for my DS, and I played the heck out of them. And yeah, like Mario Party DS, I played that to death. Like I got so bored of it, but it was like, I want to max out. I want to get all the things, and I did. And then I haven't played it since. Like, that game's fun if you have someone to play it with for a little while, and then it gets dry really quick. Just like this game. Just like this game. Oh, look. Good thing I didn't waste my key there.
Nice.
Oh, also, I did put in my... switch the controls around so player 2 could be on keyboard. And then just went in and got a bunch of all the characters, in fact, to run side by
What
side.
should I get with this?
And yeah, they all do have different movement speeds. Lumpy Space Princess, Cinnabon, and Ice King are slow as hell. Jake, Finn, and Lemon Grab, you unlock him later, are all medium speed. Marceline, Peppermint Butler, and I assume Flame Princess, but I don't have her yet, are fast. They're the fastest. So that says something.
Might as well.
Marceline has the fastest movement speed in the game, and I still feel slow as heck with her. Like, the movement speed upgrade is essential, even as Marceline.
Nice.
I don't know about you, but I call that cruddy game design.
What should I get with this?
Oh, hey, we've gotten to the point where we have 3 rooms on each floor. Wonderful. That'll persist until about floor 60 or so. Then we'll have 4. Hey, Wishing Eye, that increases our attack damage. Which we're not going to use on Marceline because we're going to be using melee sub-weapons for the entire game. This axe will never be used unless we need it. Which makes it feel kind of bad, but...
What should I get with this?
There's an axe you get later, I think I mentioned this before. Dancing Bug! I love the record scratch. That is all the Dancing Bug does, it doesn't actually do anything. Better than the Far Cloud, though. I assume it's a Far Cloud, that's what I call it. There's a familiar, which is just a little...
Oh, thank the stars.
Delicious.
Oh, I don't want you. Shoot me.
Ow!
Get rid of this thing. Thank you. Sorry, Hot Dog Knight, but you were extremely annoying. What was I saying? Right, the Far Cloud. That stupid Far Cloud. That is the worst familiar because it's just a troll. All it does is deal a heart's worth of damage to you, and then it replaces it acts like a familiar, it just floats around you. And yeah, that's just it. It replaces any good familiars you'd have. Like whenever I have BMO, who is just the best familiar, I always get the Far Cloud. It could just be that like later in the game, that damn cloud, at least for me, is extremely common. I get it way too dang often. It aggravates me. No! I've been hugged!
Curse!
Now we'll
I'll take that.
get to hear Marci's line. That you'll hear it. Well, there's that.
Guess it'll have to do.
Are there any Cyclops tears in this floor?
Mama needs a hug.
Yeah, that one. Oh, there's another pointless locked door. I mean, if you aren't a floating character or Jake, then you can't get past that, but still, it's stupid.
That's a wrap.
Now she will just sit there, going back and forth between hissing and saying Mama needs a hug. Until we can find some Cyclops tears, or a Curse Sword. Curse Sword would be excellent. Ooh, there's an Ice Sword. I think Jake's Sword's better, but whatever, Ice Sword.
Let's see
And-
here.
Well, that was pointless.
Mama needs a hug.
I would hug you any day of the week, Marceline. Yeah, it does less damage, but that's okay. We can freeze things and then beat on them. Well. I'm pretty sure we can get over there by going up. Don't need to waste a key. What about up there? Same thing. Possibly. just like how the ice sword looks. It's cool.
Nice.
Ow. Also, I'm fighting purple versions of these things. And they are just frustrating as all hell. They have a stronger projectile that they have to charge to use, and they do that like all the time. Just, hey,
I'll take that.
get rid of my curse, please. The curse sword is actually hilarious for getting rid of curses because it just gives you a random curse whenever you pick it up.
Ooh, be something good.
And if you just sit there picking it up and then picking up your other Y item and then just sitting there.
Let's see here.
More speedy feats, man, I am so jealous. My other file needs these speedy feats so bad. I have one. Wishing eye, that's alright. Yeah, you just sit there swapping sub-weapons over and over and over again until you get frozen. Because freeze only lasts a few seconds and then that's it. You're not cursed anymore. The other curses all last a while. Some last until you find a Cyclops Tears.
Might as well.
This is actually a game where poison is a legitimate threat because it lasts so long. Like when you get poisoned in this, it's like, oh man, find a cursed sword or find a Cyclops Tears quick because, oh man. Or hope that there's a ton of health on the floor just because that curse, it lasts so long, like you lose
Ooh, be something good.
a lot of health. And I always seem to get poisoned when I have no health, which sucks. Or when death is floating about. Or Magic Man will just appear and he throws random curse clouds at you. And it's just like, you're poisoned now. Goodbye, teleports away. It's like, Magic Man! Guess who? Hate Magic Man. Everybody hates Magic Man. I think that's the general consensus on the internet is Magic Man is the biggest douche in cartoon history. I think before it was him, or whatever his name was from Powerpuff Girls,
Ooh, I
that
like
red
this
dude.
one.
I don't remember a lot about that show, but I remember him being a huge jerk. And Mojo being the most persistent of villains. I suppose that was Robotnik. Dr. Ivo Robotnik. Plans never worked, but he always persisted.
Oh, thank the stars.
I'll give you a chance this time.
What should I get with this?
Oh, thank the stars.
Okey-doke. You attack enemies and they've already been poofed. What does that do?
Nice.
Ow!
Did that actually hurt me?
Oh.
Oh no. My health still wiggles, but I don't actually take damage. One more floor, and this video's done. Hey, a key. I want that key. Oh.
Let's see here.
Yeah, the Saxy event in TF2 is going on. My friend showed me a bunch of videos. And they said, man, Valve's gonna have a hard time picking a winner this year because we got some good entries. And I'm watching them, I'm just laughing my butt off. I'm like, man, I wish the community wasn't full of douchebags and children because I really miss that game. I just can't play it anymore though because of how BS the
I'll take that.
Black Box, Force of Nature, and Extinguisher are. And everybody uses them. Like that's the problem. I remember one time I laughed. I was like, okay, if you can't beat them, join them. And I just went. I brought out the Black Box. And it's one of those things where it works wonders for your opponents, but it doesn't do anything for you. But for the first little while it wasn't working, and I just go out and I'm like, it was an all-talk server, and I was like, lol, I'm using the Black Box, that means I'm unbeatable. And I'm just, you know, slaughtering everyone.
What should I get with this?
Because like every soldier on their team is using the black blocks, and it's just like we can't do anything.
Nice.
He's like, I think can two-shot me as a freaking demo man, whereas mine always takes like 4 shots. I just don't understand some of the weapons in that game. I am getting beat up. This needs to stop.
Delicious.
Hey, I have enough for a health upgrade. I just noticed. That's what we'll be picking up.
I'll take that. Ooh, I like this one.
I'd upgrade focus, but I never use it. Does she grow horns? I think she does. Yeah, she very briefly grows little horns. I never found horns attractive.
Lame.
Wow, I am lucky that didn't hit me. That was a poison trap. I could have showed off how terrible poison is. There's no way into that little corner. Huh. You get imagination, I suppose. When you upgrade your imagination, like you noticed on my other file there, I had 2 smaller bars. Which is funny, they didn't have to make them that small. There's room, there's still room on the box up there for the bars to be a little bigger. But even though the bars are tiny, they fill way slower than the big one.
What should I get with this?
And you just have different, each level of imagination gets stronger and they have different animations. Marcelines are all still just obliterate everything on screen.
Hilarious.
There's the fart cloud. Watch my health. Bop. That is all this thing does as far as I can tell. Get used to this thing because
Game logic.
it is extremely common and very trolly. It always comes up when I know I don't want the damn thing. Well, you never want the thing, but it's like the last thing you want is to lose health, and you get one of these, and it's just like, oh, thanks, game. I needed that. Oh yeah, I played Saints Row the 3rd just because it went on sale, and I was like, what the heck. And I enjoyed that, but it's one of those games where
What should I get with
you
this?
play it, you beat it, and that's it. It's over. Nothing left to do. Like, you can dick around, but that only lasts so long. To me, I don't know, I'm not super entertained by that kind of thing. It's like, you had your charm game, but you're over now. The 4th game is just crap. It's just the 3rd game with superpowers. And the 3rd game had 2 of those superpowers, they just weren't refined. Also couldn't use them very long, but still. I don't know, 4th game is just meh. I went back and played the 2nd game because I saw that was on Steam. I'm like, hey, I didn't even know this was on here. And way back when that was new, that was my favorite Saints Row game. Like, I remember seeing the 3rd game, being like, ugh, it's all silly and everything. I don't know, I like the 2nd game better. But actually going back and playing the 2nd game, I'm like, oh, this has not aged well. Dang. I think the 3rd's my favorite in the series, not for the silliness, but just because it plays so well. Like, it is a solid little game. I think if you mixed... because I felt they made the 3rd game too easy. Like, you get so much money, and you can just, you know, get all your upgrades right from the store, or right from the cell phone. And, well, I guess you can do that in the 2nd game too, but I don't know. Everything just felt really overpowered in the 3rd game. Like, you could up the difficulty and then Even that only lasts so long. I don't know. But I'm playing the second game, and I'm just like, like not the graphics or anything. I'm not a graphic guy. It was definitely one hell of a downgrade in graphics, but it's just like all. I don't go for like how it looks, like how it looks as a cover. I go from how it looks in terms of animation and stuff.
A pickup, pick me up. A pickup, pick me up.
That's usually why I like anime games and stuff, because they're all very lively and everything. But Tales of Symphonia: Dawn of the New World, man, oh my goodness, the animation on that just made me cringe. It was so bad. I never played the original Tales of Symphonia. I know I should. I've heard it's amazing. I have a friend here who has it, and I'll borrow that eventually, but I have so many new games. I'll get there one day.
This is starting to get on my nerves.
I love your voice so much. Yeah, Saints Row 2. I don't know. You'd have to go back and play it. Like after playing the third. Oh no! What did I just do? I meant to return. Well, crap. I guess we're going straight to the boss. That's not good. Well, I'll cut it here, and we'll be right back.